Hey, Power fans. I popped on live just to answer any questions you guys might have about. Hey, Berto. To answer any questions you guys might have so far. The season finally started. My God, I was waiting for so long. So, yeah, I'm excited. Hi, everybody. So if you guys have questions about episodes 1 and 2, let's see. Hi, Miracle. Oh, Berto, I'm excited too. You're amazing on the show. I've been watching later episodes and it's really exciting. Do I have a new writing team for this show? See, I better move. I think my connections. Let's see, I'm going to move. Is Tommy going to make an appearance? I can't say for certain, but what I can say is I think he's got a good reason to. Are MJB's kids all by the same man? The Kane, Diana, and Drew are... Let's see. Will there be ghost reappearances? People keep asking me that. Let's see. Yeah, so her character's name is Monet, and her kids are all, yes, by Lorenzo. The Zeke character is her nephew, not her son. Okay, let's see. You like the way I have Tariq thinking this season? Well, he's a chip off the old block, huh? It's actually funny. I was writing a line the other day of a character saying, "You look like your mother, but you act like your dad." Are the politicians in bed with Tommy too? No. Will Kane and Tariq end up being enemies? You are, I'm not going to say you're wrong for sure. I think that they both want different things. I think as Tariq kind of gets more involved in the family, Kane's going to have a feeling about it for sure. Let's see. Are Brayden and Tariq the new Ghost and Tommy? Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if that's how I would look at them. Ghost and Tommy grew up together in a very specific way. So I think there are definitely nuances for sure. Okay, let's see. Is there a break? Oh boy. Is there a break after episode 5? If so, how long? There is a break after episode 5. That is true. I don't actually know exactly how many weeks it will be. But yes, that we have a mid-season finale for episode 5. Thank you for your compliment. You're saying my writing's amazing. I appreciate that. Why weren't Tommy and Kate Egan at Ghost's funeral? Tommy is actually gone. He's out of town. If you remember, he was driving away at the end of episode 613, so he's actually not in New York. And Kate, I don't know if Kate could get it together to get there. I mean, let's be real about what Kate is, okay? Let's see. Is Monet Zeke's guardian? Yes. Is Zeke Tyreek's brother? No. Though I love you too. How many hours a day do I write? As many as I can, but I'm a mom like many of you guys out there. And so, you do what you can, right? All of us do. All of us do our best as working moms. But sometimes it means you have to get up at 6 a.m. and write. Sometimes it means I get her down and then I stay up for a few more hours and write. Let's see. Is Diana the new Tasha? I mean, not exactly. Because Tasha didn't want the same things that Diana does. I mean, you guys just saw... Well, you haven't seen 103 yet, but you'll get more of a sense of what she wants out of her life soon. Oh, why wasn't Ramona at Ghost's funeral? Okay, so... This question has been coming up a lot, and I saw a couple of conspiracy theories about it. It's not actually that complicated. If you guys go back to 614, Rashad Tate makes sure that she's humiliated publicly at the end. And even though for all of us it's been a long time, in the actual storytelling, Ghost hasn't been dead that long. So Ramona has been publicly humiliated, and so she can't go anywhere public. Let's see. Trying to understand the secondary story of the professors. Just let it take time and unfold, because as their story kind of loops around and gets more involved with Tariq's story, you're going to see where that's going. But you have to kind of remember our first season of Power. We also did Please go inside. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Okay. Sorry. Someone was distracting me. So our first season of Power, we did a whole kind of thing where we slowly involved the characters. So you didn't see why everyone was where they were, or who they were, right away. Okay. Let's see. You want to read all the books Tariq is summarizing? I can put up a syllabus. I can do that. I can do that slowly, for sure. Let's see. What else? Oh, hi, Waltea. How come Monet and Lorenzo don't know the St. Patrick name? Okay, so people have been asking this question, and I think it's kind of interesting. You guys were in the show, so you saw that James St. Patrick and Ghost were the same person. But if you only know Ghost by reputation, then you only know the name Ghost. So until the two ideas, Ghost and James St. Patrick, are connected, for Monet and Lorenzo, James St. Patrick is just the guy who was running for lieutenant governor. Like, they don't know what you guys know, and they don't know what the prosecutors know. So I'll give you an example of this. So when Ghost was running for office, the same thing happened where they went into his backstory and they couldn't find anything. It's the same kind of idea. Let's see. If Tariq ends up graduating from college, will Ghost end up appearing at his graduation saying, "You've made me proud, son, like I've been watching you"? That does sound kind of cool. That sounds cool. I mean, I don't know that that's going to happen, but in terms of ideas of where the show could go right now, as a storyteller, I'm trying to figure out, can Tariq, handle all this pressure and still graduate? And will he graduate in 4 years? Will he graduate fast? Why is the investigator such a hater? She does not like Tasha. Yeah, Paula's a black and white thinker, for sure. For sure. Let's see. Oh, I'm the best. Thank you so much. Maroon Films. Will Tommy save Tariq from Monet? I can't say that. I can't. We'll see. Tariq is definitely beginning to understand the pressure Ghost was under. It's going to be very interesting to see how he develops now, knowing his bailout, Ghost, is gone. Well, it's interesting. Was Ghost his bailout? Because I gotta tell you, who I think his bailout was? Is his mom. Yeah, so definitely. But yes, Tariq is beginning to understand. I don't think any of us understand our parents, or what their stresses are. We don't understand until it's too late, till they're gone. Let's see. Okay. Will this book play into the future stories? Yes. Oh, hey, Jamez. Good to see you. Let's see. Okay. Are we still shooting episode 2? You mean, are we still shooting book 2? Yes, we're still shooting. Does Ghost have a secret brother? We did talk about him having a different kind of family situation, and we haven't talked as much as a lot of that backstory that we created hasn't come to pass. So let's see. Okay, well, Tate get indicted. Oh my God, that's such a good idea. Tate getting indicted. I would love to watch how that would happen. Scamming is the new thing. Why is Tariq selling drugs? The thing about scamming is that it's hard to make a lifelong career out of scamming. You got to keep moving and sticking and moving, and we just didn't want to get deep into that, especially because it's nice to have characters that do it. So you'll see that come to pass. Who does Tariq like more, Diana or Lauren? Well, there's a third player on the field too, you guys saw in 101. So I'm not sure. With these girls, I often think to myself, like, it's a little bit like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Some people are too hot, some people are too cold, some people are just right. How do we decide what books to use for Tariq's school course? We kind of went by theme and what the best books would be for someone who was trying to learn, canonical, great Western literature, and someone who was also needed to pull some good lessons from the drug game. So definitely that. Is there going to be more college stuff with Tariq and his friend with the brother? Yeah, for sure. Let's see. Can y'all stop asking if Ghost is still alive to bring him back? There's so many other things going on. How Okay. How long did it take you to write episode 1? It was hard. I mean, writing is not as easy as it was for me before. I think it's because that was the only thing I had to do. Now it was that writing the pilot was kind of a high wire act because there were a lot of different expectations put on it, and there's a lot of things to do to open Tariq up as a main character of a show. And then legal stuff is difficult too. So yeah, it was hard. I went through a process. I already answered this question about Kate. Why didn't she go to Ghost's funeral? I already answered that, but I'll just say one more time. Tommy's not there to take her, and Kate is a mess. Zeke's parents are in the South. Let's see. I like how Tariq's class is helping him with his personal life decisions. That's awesome. I love that you guys are getting it. All right. Let's say, okay. How much to go buy the whole season of Power? I'll pay whatever. No, I'm sorry. That can't happen. What will happen when Yasmin finds out that her brother's actions are the reason why her sister and father are dead? I actually really want to explore that question a lot. And I know you guys have seen that it's a new actress. This little girl is a really good actress, and we're just really excited. At some point, I definitely want to tell that story. That, to me, is one of the key elements of what I'm always trying to talk about, which is family dysfunction, and how family dysfunction reifies itself and tells the same story over and over again. And as we expose more of Uncle Gabe and expose more of Ghost's history, then we're going to learn some more about that. But yes, that question, Just Call Me Ryan, is like super on point. Oh, thank you. Let's see. Is Tommy having his own spinoff? Yes, he is. It is called Force. It's called Force. And we're really excited about it. Why is Tariq always running late? Well, I have to admit, part of that is because when you have too much to do, you are always running late. And I feel like that's been the story of my life for a long time, which is that when I had one show to run, I was doing only one thing. I was on time. I was an on-time person. Now I'm not. Let's see. Any big deaths in this season? Yes, but I'm not going to tell you. Like, why would I tell you that? Come on, man. Are you still going to watch the show? Let's see. What happened to Zeke's parents? Again, Zeke's parents are in the South. Okay. When it comes to structuring an episode, do I try to keep the same format or switch it up? You can't really keep a format in this show. I mean, my format is a little bit all over the place. I want to have a dynamic opening image. I want to come in strong, and I want to leave with a sort of a haunting feeling. But everything that happens in the middle could be different. Why is Sax still around? Well, are you asking me a story question, or is that just you're annoyed by him and you want him to go away? He's feeding story. I mean, he's pushing story along. Will Tariq get an AKA like his dad? Let us see. If that is Lorenzo Kane's biological father. Yes. Will Tariq show up on time for anything this season? Maybe. Okay, let's see. Will Tariq see Raina as a ghost like he saw Ghost Kanan? I can't answer that question to get too ahead of the story, but I understand why you're asking that. Let's see. Okay. I love Tamika Washington also. Wasn't Power Book 2 supposed to be a prequel? No, TNT Mom 17. The prequel is Raising Kanan, which is book 3. Let's see. Okay. Tanea says Kane acts like Tommy. See, she's watching very closely. Let's see. Ghost did tell Tariq he's not smarter than him. Tariq will remember that. Yes. And by the way, that conversation was a conversation I had with my own daughter when she was trying to hide something from me. And I was like, girl, let us not even try. Okay. Who is this Kimberly Kemp realtor person? Do I know you? You seem familiar. How come Monet has no idea who Tariq is? Again, hi, Toby. When I was writing Power, did I ever experience writer's block? Yes, of course. But what choice do I have? You still have to write. I think the most inspiring thing that I can, the thing that works most to get me out of writer's block is a deadline. Let's see. Hi, Brittany Tucker. One, did Ghost kill his father? No. Let's see. Tariq seemed a little, I think, defensive in school, almost telling like his opinion, but just angry. He is really angry. He's really, really angry. Let's see. Okay. How many seasons will there be for each book? There's no way to know that yet. That's up to Stars. Wow. People still asking the same questions. Let's see. You want my earrings? I think these are from Nordstrom. They weren't. Why is the DNC so invested in protecting the St. Patrick reputation? Because how stupid would they look if we all knew what we really know about Ghost, which is that what he was up to, and that they were trying to getting behind him. Did I change the storyline of Power Book 2 Ghost? Change it from what, though? What do you mean by change it? You have to answer me that, and then I can answer the question. Make the backstory for Ghost was young and killed his dad and showed Tariq killing the ghost. Hi, Brandon. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Anything? Will we see Tariq get into any altercations? It's unbelievable to believe he's selling drugs but can't fight. Well, first of all, remember how he started selling drugs. He didn't come up on the street like other people do. He's kind of been a gentleman farmer in a lot of ways. But yes, you will see Tariq get into some situations. Why did Ghost turn off the cameras before he died? He didn't know he was going to get shot. So he was closing up shop and turning off all the lights and everything to go home for the night. In fact, he was going to meet Ramona, if you remember. Okay, let's see. You would love to see Method Man be attorney? Well, he is. Ghost number 2, I don't know. What exactly is Canonical Studies? Brief explanation. Yes, Canonical Studies is it's based on a class that really exists at Yale, but it is a course that covers, it's like an elite course that you have to get special permission to be in, that covers Western literature. And a lot of these Canonical Studies courses now are they are like controversial because they used to only include books by white male authors, and now things are changing, so we wanted to kind of illustrate that. Pygmalion is a very good book. Where is Ghost's body? In the casket. Let's see. Okay. Will Tariq marry Monet's daughter? Like, if that was what I was planning, would I actually tell you guys? I mean, come on. That's not really I'm not going to do that. Let's see. What was the thought behind making Method Man a defense attorney? I'm glad he's in a role like this. Me too. I like to cast people in parts they've never played before. Like, that's my big thing, is that I want them to do something different. So, okay, let's see. Which episode is my favorite? Of this season? Oh, I don't know. Of Power in general, probably 305. 207. No, I'm sorry, no, 206. 305. 206 is Why Her, written by Gary Lennon. That's the episode where Tasha finds, like, they have a conversation about Angela, and she asks Ghost why her. And then the other favorite of mine is 305, when Tommy kills Holly. The performances in that episode are unbelievable. Let's see. Okay. What happened to Connie? She passed away. Shauna, I'm so sorry. Let's see. Does Monet know Kanan from childhood? No, she does not. Monet's from Brooklyn originally, not from Queens, so she doesn't know him from childhood. Let's see. Just trying to see if there's if Tariq is ever going to find out about Tasha and Sean. Ooh, this is a real fan of the show. He's a huge fan of the show. I think he may have. I'll have to dig in the archives for that. la.gabriella.aribi. She would know that off the top of her head, but I don't know. I have to look. Let's see. Oh, you asked a good question. Why is it called Power Book 2 Ghost and not Tariq if it's Tariq's story? Well, Tariq is kind of a ghost. He's like this ephemeral person who's never anywhere for too long, and he's constantly moving and constantly running. And it really is more the phantasma idea. The idea of like him not being, you're not able to really pin him down. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I love how Anita made her cameo. We love Anita. Oh, hi, Trina. My cousin's in here. Let's see. Is Pip a metaphor for Tariq's story? Yes. Okay. All right. I think we're good. You're still mad at me for killing Julio. I feel that. Are all of my stories cautionary tales? Yeah, probably. I can't help it. I'm obsessed with morality. Let's see. Anything else? Okay. I think that's it. Would Tasha ever be honest with her attorney? I mean, do you think she wants to tell him the truth that Tariq pulled the trigger? Probably not. I mean, she doesn't trust him. Let's see. Okay. Why didn't we change the theme song? Oh, that's a great question. We didn't change the theme song because as COVID went on and the quarantine went forward, we started thinking about fan service. We started thinking about you guys and how long you'd been without the show and how difficult it has been basically to be of color this whole year. I mean, it's been difficult to be everybody. And so we felt that the original theme song, it had a comforting element. It had like an element that was kind of signified the return of the show. And so, that was great. I mean, I think people seemed to react well to it. When did you know you had to kill Ghost to further the Power saga? That story, I don't even know what the story would be if he were still alive and part of this version of the show. One of my best friends just popped in the chat to say boola boola about her girl Effie. Okay, let's see. You guys are going to see, a lot of people are asking me about other recurring characters from the original Power Book 1, and I just want to tell you guys that a lot of characters are going to be coming back. Someone asked me how I'm doing. Girl, it is crazy right now. It's crazy right now, for sure. So yeah. Let's see. Okay. Any other question? Let's see. When Davis said all black dream team, Tamika, were you going for the OJ Simpson? 100%. Yes. Hello, St. Louis. Let's see. Does Tariq really want Tasha to give him up? Yes, he does. He does not want his mother in jail, and he would rather, face it himself. Okay. All right. I think that's it. I don't see any new questions. The little ending of the final episode when we saw the little versions of Ghost Tommy and Angela, what was that for? That was my original way that I wanted to end the series. I've always wanted to end it like that, because I wanted to talk about those feelings. Why did it all happen? Love. It started with love. And hate. And so that's where we were. Was Proctor or Terry Silver Lorenzo's original lawyer? No. Why did I kill Proctor and keep Sax? Well, because the show is actually about what really happens, and not about just the characters that we like living. So there we go. Let's see. Would I ever make a spinoff with Ghost still alive? That's not a spinoff. Okay. I should appear in the show at some point. Nope. Not Hitchcock. No, I don't feel the need to be on camera. I will tell you guys the truth. I don't like being on camera. I do things like this for fan service, but I don't, and I enjoy you guys, and I enjoy answering questions, and I want to be here for y'all. And you showed up for me in such a big way, such a huge way. So I can't say anything other than I'm grateful to y'all, and that's why I do this. But being on camera is not my favorite. It's super not. It just doesn't feel good for me. It's not where I shine. I like to type. Well, Proctor's daughter, come back to the show. That girl, Mantea Conforti, is so talented. Oh my God. I would love to be able to work with her again. So we'll see. Okay, guys, I think that's enough. It's good to see you all. Really nice to just connect with you guys and say thank you yet again for all of your questions and your comments and all that stuff. It's just really cool. All right. Have a great night. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay strong. Stay healthy. Stay safe. Okay. Bye-bye.